What is going on? It is your girl Tracy, AWM, and I am going to hit you guys upside the head. That's going to make you think today. And I know it's still like the Christmas holidays. People don't want to think, but we're still hoping to have Carnival in 2021. And so I want to set a tone for everybody to start really thinking about how we have Carnival displayed on social media. And I'm going to tie this conversation in with how the withdrawal of Visa and MasterCard from MindGeek, who runs the infamous Pornhub, should serve as a warning sign to content creators within the Carnival industry. And if you like the different topics that I bring up on my channel, please be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button so you guys are staying in the know of what I'm going to drop. Because honestly, I don't know when or where I'm going to drop. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say I'm going to drop every Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm not going to do that. When life permits, I will drop content. So please hit that like and subscribe button and let's talk. Around December 10th, Visa and MasterCard withdrew their services from MindGeek, which is a porn industry-based company based in Canada, under the allegations that unlawful content, which is on non-consensual sex or sex with minors and other horrible things, was being consumed by people that utilize that platform. And without means to transmit dollars, the moguls of MindGeek and its content creators all suffered a devastating blow. But it didn't end there. Then people in the sex industry or sex workers have found that their platforms on social media, especially those that have an OnlyFans attached to it, completely wiped from social media without warning or any type of heads up. It was almost if a social media Thanos came on and snapped his finger, and any person having an OnlyFans platform attached to their accounts were mysteriously wiped from the face of the earth without warning. You guys are probably asking me, how the hell does what happened with Visa, MasterCard, and MindGeek and social media really have anything to do with anybody in the Carnival industry? And by no way am I would ever equivocate, is that a word? Would I ever equivalate Caribbean Carnival with the sex industry, because we already know that's not what Caribbean Carnival and the culture is about. But if you have not taken a look at the Facebook, Instagram, social media terms of service, it explicitly states that Facebook or Instagram, they will block access to you if it poses as a legal risk to them. So, which is why a lot of these platforms with an OnlyFans are not getting any type of warning, and they're just completely being kicked off social media. Now, we already know that Caribbean Carnival and the culture has never shined brightly upon, the social media gods. And they've never looked favorably upon it. And if you're already aware, we already know that a lot of Caribbean carnivals are shadow banned, which means that most of our Caribbean carnivals all over the world are not being viewed by people that are outside the circle that is Caribbean Carnival. Which is probably why we continue to see the same people at Caribbean Carnival all the time. The problem with this is that people will naturally flock to social media in order to obtain their information about things that they're not really aware about, to get more information. Of course, we still have Google, but people tend to gravitate, especially younger generations, tend to gravitate to social media to obtain their information. We cannot effectively disseminate information about Caribbean Carnival and its culture if it continues to be shadow banned under the premise that it is pornographic. And after listening to many discussions on the Carnival industry, I can tell you that one of the overarching themes is trying to figure out how to bring more people in to enjoy the cultural experience, because at the end of the day, whether people like it or not, Carnival has been deemed as a marketable commodity. It is how a lot of economies in the island countries actually run. Like, we cannot possibly think that we're going to starve out these countries just because we don't want other people on the outside. So what are we trying to do? People are trying to figure out how to bring more people in to enjoy Caribbean Carnival. But social media targets the Caribbean Carnival industry to protect its relationships with big money. What will we do to spread our message? What will we do to spread the love of Carnival and try to encourage other people to enjoy Caribbean Mass? While it's nice to see the same smiling faces year after year at Carnival, we already know that is not what the Carnival industry wants, and it is not how it's going to survive. The likes, shares, and comments, retweets amongst the same people will not fill the pockets and bellies for so long. So what do we do? I'm gonna ask some very interesting questions, and I hope that you guys share this video so you guys can actually start talking amongst each other. My first set of questioning is, should we promote more than just the road experience and other cultural events happening during this time? How are we divvying our resources to spread what message about this carnival experience, this cultural experience, to the masses? And what orchestrated moves do we make to change that if we need to? Are we as content creators remotely responsible for the position that we are currently in? Or should we just continue to blame white people for their cultural biases and melanin intolerance? Is it a time to admit that the depiction of some slackness that we see posted on social media is to blame? Do we really need to start making those videos viral? Because I dug that video up, and where did I find that video? I found that video on a porn site. Which platforms are we going to continue to support to spread the message and image of Caribbean Carnival? And what do we all do as content creators need to change in order to help the industry grow and thrive on social media? What we don't want to happen is for us to water down the image of Carnival so much so that people don't really understand what happens at Carnival until we get there. Because if we do that, then it completely eliminates the atmosphere of a judgment-free zone. And people should be able to feel free to express themselves as they should on Carnival, during Carnival, because that is completely what Carnival is about. So how do we maintain this judgment-free zone by letting people know what it is before they actually arrive? I don't know. So I ask you guys, what do you guys think that we should do about helping the carnival industry thrive on social media? Do we need to change our image as a community on social media? And if so, how do we go about doing that? And if you really like this discussion or this question, I will be dropping them as they arrive. Be sure to hit that like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because I will continue to hit you guys upside the head with things that will make you think as stuff arrives.